What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with a major story. So it looked like Caitlin Clark and other WNBA players is officially about to go on strike, and it looked like the 2026 season will not be happening. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to New York. Let's get it. Let's go. Well, in a turn of events, man, look like the negotiations might be coming to an end, man. The WNBA players let ESPN know today that they're putting a strike on the table. And it looked like that's where we're headed, bruh. So if you guys have not heard, the WNBA and owners and players has been going through these negotiations since the 2025 season. The deadline was on Halloween. They got an extension, 30 days. Came around to this month. They got another extension. So if they go on strike, I'm pretty sure we will not have a WNBA lottery drafts and expansion draft, none of that. I don't believe none of that stuff will be going down. This is a major story. And to me, I think the ladies just hurting themselves, bro. At this point, the ball is not in their court for whatever reason. Alessa Philippou just broke this story a few hours ago. She said, per the union, 98% of the players voted yes, 93% participated in the votes. So that means more than likely Caitlin Clark definitely placed the vote. 90% of the players voted. It said the WBPA executive committee has been authorized to call a strike when necessary. WBPA statement regarding the strike. Thursday, December 18th, 2025, the players have spoken through a decisive vote with historic participation. Our membership has authorized the WBPA's executive committee to call a strike when necessary. The players' decision is an unavoidable response to the state of the negotiations with the WNBA and its teams. Time and time again, the players' thoughtful and responsible approach has been met by WBA and its teams with a resistance to change and a recommitment to the drastification provisions that have unfairly restricted players for nearly 3 decades. The players' vote is neither a call for an immediate strike nor an intention to pursue one. Rather, it is an empathetic affirmation of the players' confidence in their leadership and their unwavering solidarity against ongoing efforts to divide, conquer, and undervalue them. Let it be known the players remain united, resolveful, and prepared to fight for their value and their future. So, as you guys just heard there, that is the official response from the WBPA. 93% of WNBA players have voted to someone have this strike. One of the comments said the entire leadership is made up of players who have ownership stakes in other leagues, and it's been beneficial for them to kill the WNBA. That is facts. Somebody stated, when are the rest of the players, the ones who actually generate money for the league, going to boot them out of their roles? Now, they're talking about people like Nafisa Collier, Brianna Stewart. I think Aguma K is over the WBPA. She's in Project B. Somebody said they're so embeddedly by the attention received by a single player, yet resilient nonetheless. So many fans in the replies rooting against the players y'all should be supporting. Somebody said all the comments condemning the players from folks buying into the league narrative that the league is still not making money. They ain't making money. They want folks to ignore that networks value the product so much that they just got a new revenue. They only got the new revenue deal. Look, y'all, they got this new revenue deal because of the Caitlin Clark hype. Adam Silver negotiated this deal because of the Caitlin Clark hype. I've been one of the people on the forefront telling y'all the Caitlin Clark hype has diminished. Yesterday's price is not today's price, guys. For whatever reason, These ladies wanted to assault Caitlin Clark. These referees wanted to not call certain fouls, not eject certain players for assaulting Caitlin Clark. There is no in between. There is no, oh, well, this player brought the attention, that player brought the attention. We was going on the uppers. Y'all wasn't going on the upper shit until Caitlin Clark got here. Now that the viewership and the Caitlin Clark hype is dead, y'all want to act like y'all like that because y'all had a couple games hit the millions. Now y'all feel like y'all mainstream. You are not mainstream yet. The hype has died. Yesterday price is not today price. Damn. Take y'all money. Be happy that y'all finna get any other revenue share money because I believe they wasn't getting none of that money at first. It's just that simple, bro. For y'all to time and time again really think that y'all is the sole reason why y'all got that deal is crazy. Somebody said it's seen for a while. This is the fact. Is about money, more money for the players. In my experience as a union rep, that usually means this doesn't end without a strike. Bro, if they go on strike, they're going to hurt the league more than it's already hurting right now. The WNBA is hurting right now, guys. The viewership is hurting. I keep telling y'all, it's they're killing themselves. Take the deal. Wait another 3-4 years. Renegotiate. Let's see, is this hype for real? Y'all trying to go off short-term success. The WNBA had short-term success. If it was long-term success, the negotiations will go a hell of a lot smoother. Now, Annie Kosovo just dropped another article talking about this current negotiation. This article said if the WPA were to strike, it will mark the first work stoppage in WNBA history. However, there are still a number of required steps before that happens. This vote was the first. Okay, so let's see what this is. Hopefully, we ain't got to pay for this. It says WNBA players authorized strike near unanimous. Damn, so it wasn't a unanimous vote. WNBA players have voted to authorize a strike. In a vote that included 93% participation, 98% voted to let the WBPA executive committee call a strike when necessary. It's stated time and time again. That's what we just read. Some clarity on this. It says both the WB and have the right to terminate the extended agreement within 48 hours. This vote comes following a slew of recent public comments for players on the state of the negotiations. During 3-day USA basketball camp, the vice president, Kelsey Plum, said it's been a little bit disheartening. In any free regard, Caitlin Clark emphasized the importance of players fighting for what they deserve. Caitlin, I get all of that, sweetie. I truly do. But these women failed to protect you. They failed to make sure you was taken care of. This is why they think their value is higher than what it is. It's not. That $1 million, the last proposal they laid on the table was a decent one. That was solid. Y'all should have signed that one. Y'all don't deserve any other revenue sharing. The viewership is not there. Y'all are broke. It goes on to say on Wednesday, Unrivaled co-founder and union president Breonna Stewart said it will help from WNBA Commissioner Adam Silver and Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum at the bargaining table. She stated, what we're doing right now isn't really getting us anywhere, Stewart stated. If that means Adam and Mark need to come to the table, we're more than happy to do that. The league's most recent proposal included $1 million Superman base salary and an average salary of $475. Projected earnings with the league proposed revenue sharing model could raise those numbers to $1.2 million or more than $500,000 respectively. Guys, they don't deserve the revenue sharing. They just don't. The viewership isn't there. These owners got to get some type of money. It's business. This is business, bro. The viewership is not there. I said this earlier in the video. Yesterday price is not today price, bro. This proposal that they laid out, that last one, that was a good one. $400,000 salary, $472,000 salary. Max deal at $1 million, and they taking away housing. Sign the contract. That is a good proposal. I'm sick of hearing this revenue sharing. Y'all do not deserve revenue sharing because there is not a whole lot of revenue to share. I just got to be honest. This is business. And the business of it tells me that the money isn't there, guys. It's just not there. And for whatever reason, these ladies believe that this money is there. It's beyond me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's beyond me. Because as of right now, the money isn't there. And they got to figure something else out, bro. They're going to have to figure something else out. This goes on to say, let it be known the union statement continued. The players remain united, result, and prepared to fight for their value. Guys, I believe the WNBA owners did their due diligence with offering these ladies a solid deal. $1 million for a max deal and $472,000 as an average salary is more than enough. You got to look at the entertainment spectrum. You got to look at the numbers. And the numbers have declined, bro. Sophie Cunningham was the only WNBA player that was on a Google Top 10 search for the 2025 season. She was the only one. She was there more than Caitlin Clark. You can't go off. Y'all fucked up the bag. Y'all fumbled the bag when y'all assaulted Caitlin Clark. And you drew all that casual fan attention away. Y'all killed. See, without the people, there is no revenue. If you don't have the fans, there is no revenue. The fans are not here. That's the reality of the situation. Is that the fans are not here to generate the revenue they are desiring. As much as I love Kaylin, as much as I want to see her get paid, I want to see Kaylin make a big bag. Well, she is making a big bag off the court, but I would like to see her get a big bag on the court. You need the fans' help to drive the revenue up. Without the fans, there is not a lot they could do, guys. I have to be honest. That's the reality of the situation. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this one. Keep the bells on. I will track this story throughout the day and throughout the month, man. Until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.